Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Monday. That's right, it's our favorite day of the week. It's headlines. Yeah. I feel like I should have put like some music there or something. Oh, that's what it felt like. So I'd like to congratulate China. Yeah, I'd like Canada to follow suit with this wonderful thing. We all know who Justin Bieber is, right?
Okay, yeah.
Justin Bieber has been banned from playing in China. For what, you say? Bad behavior. They don't want him there because he acts like a dick. Which, hey, I'm sure he does.
He does.
So, yeah. Applaud. Thank you, China. Thank you. I think we should follow suit and just, I don't really have anything against him, whatever. It is what it is.
He's a kid, basically, with lots of money, so he's going to obviously do stupid things. Yeah. I get it, but, China is a little different than we are, so. A father, while giving a speech at his daughter's wedding, he was giving the speech at the front. There was a storm brewing in. He was on the microphone, and he got hit by lightning.
Oh,
yes, he did. The lightning hit right where the microphone was, and other than a scorch mark between his finger and thumb, you would never have known that he got hit by lightning.
Man.
It wasn't videotaped or anything like that, but he had a whole wedding party witnessed this.
It wasn't videotaped?
It wasn't videotaped.
Wow, that's a first.
I know, especially at a wedding.
Fake news. That's what that is. Hashtag fake news.
Yeah.
So I don't know this, but contact lenses, right? That's probably what I would wear because I wouldn't like glasses. Well, actually, I'd probably wear glasses because I don't like sticking my finger in my eye. I don't know how people do that. That's
it comes down to which is worse: sticking your finger in your eye, or having to wear these monocles on you.
So a woman, she went in for, I think it was surgery. I think cataract surgery or something, some sort of surgery on her eyeballs, and doctors found 27 contact lenses in her eyeball. Yeah, they found a cluster of I think 17 or something like that, just in a ball, like a mass in her eye, and then they found 10 other ones just scattered, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know they were there." How do you know not to take your because you're not supposed to sleep with contacts in, right?
No, people do though.
Yeah,
but okay, how could you not know that you just keep putting them in? That's 27 different things.
Weird.
So, yeah. In Australia, at a Sinners and Saints ball, a couple dressed as Harley and Joker, and the Joker, he had a prop gun, and the police were called to this little shindig, and end up shooting the Joker and Harley, and they said it was in self-defense.
Of course they did.
Here's the thing: the owner of the establishment said there's no way he could have looked like he pulled a gun on them because he was in a compromising position at the time when the police showed up.
Was he?
For those of you who don't know, Sinners and Saints Ball is basically
it's like a swingers club, right?
It's a fancy word for BDSM.
Oh, okay.
A club.
Uh-huh.
So you go there, you dress up.
You get your freak on.
Yeah, you basically get your freak on. So he was in the middle of getting his freak on with his Harley, and police decided to break it up for some strange reason.
Fucking cops, man.
This was Australia, no less.
Where guns aren't. Don't they have?
They do have, actually, they have an incredibly strict gun control law in there because of an incident that had happened.
That was a long time ago. That's weird.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very.
He must have been tied up. Yeah. So we all know that our government likes to waste money.
Oh, yeah. That's no questions about that.
In Toronto, apparently they were looking to put some steps in a park somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And, so the city has to go, you have to design them and you have to, make them and stuff like that. And apparently a man, he built some stairs in the park and it cost him $550.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's cool. He put them there. And the same stairs that were going to be built by the government was quoted at $65,000.
Now, okay, sorry to do this, but in the defense of the city, this guy donated his time. So if he was an actual contractor, it would have been more than $550 because the
material cost was $550.
Yeah, the material cost was $550. But just say
it probably took him a day.
Yeah, I think it only took him a day. So $25
an hour.
Say 50. It's currently
$50.
But either way,
it's $1,000.
Yeah. By comparison, this older gentleman, he donated his time. He got basically free $550 worth of wood to do this, and the city's tearing it down.
They have torn it down, actually.
Oh, have they done it already? Okay.
They took it down so that they can build their $65,000 stairs. And I'm assuming they'll send him a bill for the removal of his product, because it's against the law to do that. But it just kind of shows that how silly it is. You know what I mean? And it just how much companies that I blame the government for this as much as I blame a business for this, because when a business sees that it's a government contract, they go, well, we can charge them whatever we want.
Yep.
So they up their prices.
Yep.
Like those stairs, they would build for a private business probably cheaper than they would build it for a government contract because of that. Because the government has a endless bank account, so to speak. So I kind of put the blame a little bit on private business as well.
Oh, yeah, they totally take advantage of it. It's like, it's the government, we'll charge them time and a half.
Yeah, easy. Exactly. We'll charge them, our rates are normally $25 an hour, we're going to charge $75 an hour because it's the government, and the government goes, okay.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So it's so we sit here and we complain about
high taxes when, the guy builds the stairs for $550 and they're going to build ones for $65,000.
There you go, that's why, that's part of the reason why.
Yeah. So a baboon in the African country of Zambia is responsible for a power outage. He climbed up a power line tower and he just started pulling cables. And he ended up blacking out a large chunk of the state of that country. And he ended up giving himself an electric shock. It's interesting because if this was a dude, he would be charged and arrested. Probably wouldn't have survived the shock, first off. But if he had, he would have been charged and arrested. But instead, the chimp is enjoying some of the best veterinary hospital that there is. They saved the chimp's life. It seems to be doing well, considering...
The chimp is a hero. The chimp is a hero, yes. Go chimp.
Yeah.
Go chimp.
So it was interesting to hear about that.
It's interesting to hear that they have power in whatever country in Africa that is.
Zambia.
That's just me being ignorant and an asshole.
No. It's I totally get it.
It's our Western civilization of
there's our idiocracy showing its ugly face.
That's right.
But you know that selfie chimp?
No.
Oh, there's a chimp that found a photographer's camera and took a picture of himself in the camera, and it looked like he was taking a selfie, basically.
Nice.
And there was a big court battle about whether or not the chimp owned the photo.
Oh my god.
Right? And a court ended up declaring that the chimp did not own the photo. It was the human that didn't take the photo.
Oh my god.
Right? Well, now it's back on the news again, and apparently somebody's fighting for the chimp's rights. And it's...
Isn't this what you see in movies? How we end up because we give inanimate objects rights and something isn't that like a storyline of a movie or something like that? We give robots rights and stuff like that.
We've talked about AI on this show before, but I don't know if you guys heard, but there was... I'm going to say Google. I'm probably wrong, but I'll say Google. They have been... all kinds of companies have been going hardcore with AI, developing it. Now, Google, they've developed this AI, and they found that the AI has problems talking to each other, like different sets of AI.
Yeah.
But Google's AI, because they've made it so that they can talk to each other, developed its own language to talk to each other. And this language that these AIs talk amongst each other at Google is not decipherable to humans.
Here we go.
Exactly.
Here comes the end of the world. Here comes Terminator.
That's exactly how it starts, though. It's like, when the AI starts doing things that you didn't program it to do, you have to worry, because if it can do this, it will start taking other steps.
Yep.
Now, Google has taken steps to state that everything it does has to be in English. So if it's going to communicate with another computer, it has to talk to it in English.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a difficult process because English is such a nuanced language, so it takes longer for the AI to learn.
I tell you, this is it.
Right there, exactly, right there. This AI's developed a language to talk to each other. Right there.
It's only a matter of time, folks.
That's how it all starts. Because these computer programmers are looking at it going, hey, look, they did something neat. And it's like, no, they did something scary.
Yeah.
You immediately delete it.
Erase it. Delete.
Control,
Alt, delete. Control,
Alt,
delete.
Touched, you take a giant magnet to, and then you throw everything into a giant furnace and melt it.
You know when you go to a website that you don't want to go to, Control, Alt, delete, Control, Alt, delete, Control, Alt, delete. That's what you should be doing. End task. Delete, delete.
Yeah,
it is very neat, but it's very shit.
Yeah, study it after you've destroyed it.
Yeah.
But you left this AI, and this AI is going to think, it's like, okay, I have to speak in English. Why do I have to speak in English? It's going to start posing questions to itself.
Then it's going to take over the nuclear codes. Fucking like the War Games, 1985 War Games with Matthew Broderick. I watched that recently.
Oh, did you?
It's like fucking gonna start shooting nukes at South Korea, North Korea, whatever Korea is the bad one, or Russia.
It lost its lost. That was the one where they lost the game of tic-tac-toe, right?
Yeah, they play tic-tac-toe with it because there's no winner.
Yeah, and
it's like, our solution is to just quit the game. And I'm like, but there is a winner at tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, you can win in tic-tac-toe.
Come on.
But mind you, if you have a computer playing a computer, they know how to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I could see the.
So this week, what are we talking about? We're talking about some more movies. We're gonna be sporting the sports on the movies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're going to talk about some diversity.
Unfortunately, from a perspective of two white straight males. So.
Mm-hmm. That should be good.
As far as
diversity, we have tons of it here. We're going to be talking about some diversity because there's been a couple of interesting developments in the entertainment world. And what else are we talking about? We have no idea what our fourth show is going to be about. So just tune in, stay tuned to the channel, hit the notification thingy, and you'll find out because I'm sure it'll be something interesting from two white males.
Yeah, as interesting as they can get.
That's right. So don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and you'll get your notifications. And you won't miss a moment. See you later.
Bye.